This month, I got together with 3 new groups to play Dungeons and Dragons, and I'm going to show you how you can do that too. If you've been a part of the hobby long enough, if you've been playing the game long enough, eventually you're going to have to find a new group. It's extraordinarily rare for 5 or 6 people to be able to stick together for 30 plus years. People move, schedules change, and life gets in the way. It's just a fact of life, that if you want to keep playing, you're going to have to find new people to play with. So right off the bat, I want to say that getting together with a new group of people can be scary. It can be anxiety-inducing. It could be awkward or not exactly comfortable the first time. But despite all of that, you can do it. That's the big takeaway here. Even though it could be scary, you can do it anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through exactly what I did to get together with 3 new groups in the past month. First thing I did was I wanted to DM for new groups of people. I wrote this one-shot adventure, The City of Zir, and I wanted the opportunity to test play it with folks outside of my home group. So I made a poster. I made sure to make it look like the player's handbook. I got some cool art and some great fonts and put the D&D logo in big letters. So people who knew what the player's handbook looked like could appreciate it, and people who didn't could still get the same feeling that the player's handbook is supposed to invoke, namely that of fantasy and adventure. So I made sure to choose 2 days to do this adventure on, and I made sure that they started at different times too, to try to get the widest availability for the greatest number of people. I also chose a venue that had a cover charge to get in, a local gaming cafe. The reason I did this was when people would sign up, I wanted to make sure that they were committed. Now, some people could just charge for the service, but I know some folks are also turned off by the idea of paying someone to DM. And again, I wanted to capture the widest variety of possible players. So after I finished this cool poster, I made an Eventbrite event. I made a really catchy description, something that was almost like the back of one of the hardcover adventures, and I put it up there. Doing a free thing on Eventbrite takes about 5 minutes. So once I had the Eventbrite set up and the flyer, I went ahead and advertised that, both on my personal Twitter and on Reddit. The Looking for Group subreddit, r/LFG, and my own city, the Columbus subreddit. I put the link in the flyer up there, and I got a really great response. People were really kind of excited about it. And so from that, I got 14 new people to sign up to come play a one-shot with me. And it was great. They had a whole lot of fun. We got playing right away. No session 0, no meet and greet, no group character creation. I had a bunch of pregens, laid them out on the table, easiest to most complex, and we just had a blast. We were rolling dice within 20 minutes and going on a great adventure, and at the end of it, everyone was stoked, and I got a whole bunch of people who were excited to get together and play again. The second thing that I did was I found a new group to be a player in. Now this can be a bit harder, but there's still a whole bunch of people out there who are trying to get campaigns going. It's just a matter of being persistent and, again, putting yourself out there, even though it could be a little scary. I went to that subreddit again, the Looking for Group, r/LFG, and I searched for my hometown, Columbus. And so everyone who posted there, I went ahead and sent them just a brief DM. Hey, I'm looking for a game. If you're still down, hit me back up. I did the same thing on Craigslist. I did the same thing on meetups. Across those platforms, I sent about 20 messages out. I got a handful of replies, and from those led to a couple of meetups face-to-face. And again, this can be a little weird, but try to think of it more like a first date almost. Go ahead and put your best foot forward. Give a real honest effort to put your best self out there. Be friendly and personable, and be interested in what the other person is saying. And you have an advantage here, because unlike going to the DMV, you all came together to have fun. You already came in with this attitude that you're going to get together to have a good time. Moreover, you also know you have a common interest. You have a history of D&D. You can talk about your past games or past experiences, things that they did that they thought were fun. And when they're talking, really listen. Really try to engage them with what they're saying. Having that positive attitude is what really gets people excited and feel like you're committed to establishing a relationship with them. So some of these personal meetups didn't go so well. Like, it was not going to be at a good time slot or a good day, or I didn't feel like I had great personal chemistry with the group. But eventually I met with some people that I thought this could work. It was going to be a good time, a good group, and the people, I felt like I could gel with them. So I gave it a whirl. Went to a public store, a comic book shop, and I sat down with the first level character and started slaying bandits. And as the gears got turning, we were having fun. And that's the important part. And I've been going week after week, and now I'm playing again. and I got a whole bunch of new players who want to play with me. I think I might start a West Marches campaign. Yeah, so that's the video, folks. So big takeaway is, even if it's a little bit scary or anxiety inducing, you can do it. You can find a new group. Here's how I did it. I made a one-shot adventure with pre-gen characters for new and veteran players. I advertised it like it was a professionally put on event, and I got a lot of people really excited to play with me. Second thing is you can go find a new group to play in. You do that by finding everyone in your area who's looking to play and just messaging them. Eventually some people will message you back, and you have to get out there and meet them. Be nice and personable and really try to be social. If you make the effort, people will respect that, and you can see whether or not it's going to be a group for you. Yeah, so if you like the video, you know what to do. And as always, let me know what you think in the comments below. I think the best way to know if you're going to play well with others is to play with them.